5 body parts science can replace. Number 5. Ears. In 2012, doctors at Johns Hopkins built a new ear for cancer patient Sherry Walter, using cartilage from her ribs and then implanting it in her arm. The new ear grew in her arm for 4 months before doctors transplanted it onto her head. Sherry and her husband Damien made light of the situation by lifting her arm into air and saying to friends, "I can't hear you." Her new ear is expected to last many years. Number 4. Portable hands. While there have been prosthetic hands for a long time now, they have done little else other than being there, grasping things and helping with balance. A research team from the University of Chicago has fixed the one thing prosthetic hands haven't had yet, a sense of touch. The new hands send electric signals to the brain, giving the sensation that the new hand is part of the body. Giving an amputee their sense of touch back is quite extraordinary. Number 3. Artificial eyes. We have been able to restore hearing in deaf people for some time now, but restoring eyesight to the blind has long been out of reach for scientists. However, scientists at Cornell Medical School have been able to restore eyesight in blind mice using artificial retinas. The research team hopes that further tests on monkeys will lead to eventual testing on human subjects, because monkey and humans' retinas act similarly. Number 2. Petri dish hearts. About 50 years after the first successful heart transplant, scientists at the University of Pittsburgh have been able to replicate heart tissue that can beat on its own. The research team made special cells that act as a precursor to cardiovascular tissue. These cells were then molded onto a 3D model of a working mouse heart. The cells developed into heart muscle, and within 20 days began to beat at 40 to 50 beats per minute. Number 1. Miniature brains. Most of these advancements seem like something straight out of a sci-fi novel, and this last one is no exception. Back in 2013, scientists in Austria created human brains starting with stem cells that were equivalent in development to that of a 9-week-old fetus. Reaching their maximum size in only 2 months, the brains were incapable of thought and weren't fully functional because of a lack of blood supply, but have been invaluable to scientists in studying rare diseases.